What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon with me, Dr.DDub. I hope everyone's doing well today. I want to apologize for the somewhat late upload. I believe yesterday's video went up about 4 hours later than normal. The reason for that is technology and I did not really get along so well. What I mean by that is I recorded my video, that went fine. I edited my video, that went fine, but when I went to render my video, my computer died mid-render. And so when I attempted to re-render, it succeeded, but somehow my 31-minute video rendered out as a 1-second video. And I didn't realize that until I uploaded it to YouTube, and it failed to upload once or twice. So that was kind of bothersome. And then on top of that, once it did upload, I realized I had a 1-second video. I had to re-render it again this morning because I set it to upload last night and go overnight. But yeah, and so I got my 0-second or 1-second video uploaded to YouTube, which obviously isn't what I wanted. So I had to re-render it this morning, and it is actually uploading and processing as I record this episode. So it should be up as soon as it's done. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I believe there's only one of you that actually watch, like whenever I check in the morning just to make sure it got uploaded properly. I always have one view, and I don't know who is my one view, but thank you very much to whoever you are. I greatly appreciate it. Where shall we put go-karts? I know I mentioned I wanted to do that. We'll do it over here in this little section right here. And we probably will extend our park somewhat in this direction as well. So I kind of wanted to do, what if we do, I'm trying to think how I can make this work. That'll be good. Yeah, that works. Actually, I was trying to go backwards with that. Why? I don't know. That'll be good. I don't know how many cars that'll get us, but that's okay. Actually, we need to back this off 1. There we go. Because I have ideas for how I want to design this, sort of. But yeah, again, sorry for the late upload. Hopefully that won't happen too often. Although I do try to upload it at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, so hopefully it's not too late for most of you. Like I said, I don't think very many people are watching that early in the day, but again, sorry. So, okay, enough apologizing. Let's build this short and sweet go-kart ride, because I'm still planning on making it short and sweet. And I think this is about good enough. We're actually gonna make it go up right here because I'm wanting to put a walkway down through the center of this to expand to whatever we put over here. If we put anything over there. I'm not even sure we will, but I'm trying to plan ahead in that regard. And then we can do the entrance on this side and the exit. That'll actually work out great because we're going to have the exit come from right here, and then it will extend this direction once we get more stuff, or once we build more stuff. And this line will just, yeah, I don't want to make it super long because go-karts isn't the quickest moving ride ever. We'll set it to, let's do 2 laps. I think that's appropriate for this size track. If I did something even smaller, 3 maybe, but I think 2 is okay for this. And again, I think the black supports always look nice. I don't really have an issue with those. If I change them to something else, they don't typically look so great. Actually, gray's kind of nice. We'll do gray. Forget what I just said. Okay, and then brown. You can't even really see that color that much, so I don't think it's that noticeable. Black looks good. They are tire barriers, after all. I want to get a read on how exciting this is, and then we will set the price from there. So we'll have this guy cover this portion right here, and then if we expand any more, we will be hiring more handymen, because that's quite a large area for one handyman to cover. And while we wait for this, let's go ahead and get some benches going and trash cans. And yeah, I went ahead and looked at Mama Bird and Baby Bird, and they've actually got lines going for them now. So I think we did a good job on those. People seem to enjoy them. Oh, I saw this pop up and got excited, but they're still not yet available. That's okay. Look at that. It's so simple to build. That took me like 2 minutes, if that, and it's like 4.68 excitement. That's awesome. Okay, I want to see if people will pay 460. That guy will. Okay, so maybe our since our entrance is for free, maybe we can still charge the ride excitement. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll go ahead and go through and adjust that, and if everything, you know, falls apart, we can do 560 here. And then Baby Bird is 480. Like, if I'm going to do a free entrance, it's kind of dependent on making this much money off each of my rides. 150. Oh, that's already at its max. Sweet. I don't know if I did that intentionally or not. 170. Do you ever have those days where you just have something stuck in your throat and you cannot seem to clear it? Today is one of those days for me. I don't know why. It's very annoying though. 670 here, and we needed to give this thing a name. RollerCoaster 1 is not... We can't have a RollerCoaster 1 in our park. Oh, that's cool. They're red, green, and yellow cars. That's kind of neat. There's different primary colors there. Or not primary, but solid. Not crazy colors. What should we name this thing? Boardwalk Boxer. I don't know. They're kind of like box cars, or they're box shaped at least. I don't know. Where I come up with my names will always differ. 240 on this, and last but not least, the merry-go-round. 105. Or 1. Okay, awesome. That should hopefully expedite how much money we're making, or make us more money, I guess I should say. And we just got bumper cars, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. We'll do that. We'll actually do that in this corner of our park right here. Right in the corner. And then we'll do the entrance over here. Exit is going to be right here. Yeah. Because what I'm wanting to do is extend this path. So let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. And then the line can weave its way in this area. Let me just do this tile, or this tool. Sometimes that's easier than clicking constantly to change the directions. Let's go ahead and get some trash cans and benches, and then we will also need... Let's hire one more mechanic, just because, and then we'll get another handyman for this section. Handyman 5. I don't know why, but my screen just got a little bit darker, or at least I thought it did. So I thought it was about to rain, but it's clearly not. Excuse me, I had to just take a sip of water there. Okay, so bumper cars 1. Bumper corner. couldn't be more in the corner of my park if I tried. And if I were in these apartments, or looks like kind of like townhomes, this music would probably drive me absolutely nuts. It's the same thing on loop over and over and over and over again, but I still dig it. 278, so 270. Dodgem's Beat Style. I don't even know what that is. They think it's really good value and that our park is clean, and that's totally because of Bumper Corner. Not really, but let's go ahead and we've got the money. Let's hire another security guard, and then 2 more entertainers. Why not? And we'll do one as a panda and one as, what's our other option? Tiger? Yeah, one as a tiger. We'll go drop him over here. They can all go freely wherever they want, but if you start them spread out, you know, it won't take forever for them to become spread out. So, okay, we've got some money to our name. Let's build something. Okay, so we haven't built anything new in this park, I don't believe, yet. So let's do that. Let's build our new something or other. What all do we have that's new? We don't have any water. We could always make our own, but that's not new. So it looks like the only new thing we have is a single rail roller coaster. You can see looks like they're riding horses on a little track there. It's kind of cool. So the construction. The track consists of 2 tubular steel rails, one above the other. You can see it right in the photo. Connected by bracing. Supports are thin tubular steel posts. Cars are held on the track by wheels above, below, and on either side of the rails. So it's very secure. Lift hill maximum slope, so 25 degrees. That's the very, that's this kind of slope, that 25-degree slope. Max height, blah, blah, blah. Vehicles, either horses or motorbikes. That's kind of cool. We'll probably do horses on this park, but other info, an exciting ride as the riders feel vulnerable sitting so high above the track. Corners have no banking, so be careful to avoid high lateral Gs. So probably more up and down than side to side, as is clearly the case on this one. It goes down and up, and all the turns, whenever I have a ride like this, you'll see I do at the apex of the incline. What I mean by that is, this will work right here. We'll actually make this kind of a big ride. Or not big, but long. We can build stuff inside of it, and you'll see what I mean by that with the turning at the top of the incline. So if I do a steep drop, I'm going to make it go almost all the way back up before I do a turn. Otherwise, it can get kind of intense. Okay, that should be good. And this one, I'm going to stick to what it said and try to do a lot of just kind of ups and downs, and not so much. So that went up to 18, so go up to 16. And we'll do a little bit of stuff just to make it somewhat exciting. And then we're going to loop it around here. See if I can go back up to... Yeah, this isn't the most exciting ride ever, but I think it's pretty cool. It's a very neat... I've never been on anything like this, I don't believe, in real life. I've never seen a ride where you're holding on this high above the ground. I'm sure there would be some sort of safety mechanism holding you in, but that I do not know. And I am liking this this little bit of elevation change in our park. I think it adds quite a bit. Again, we came from 13, so we'll go to 12. I am planning on making this go down and back once more, which I think will be cool. Perfect. And this one here is going to kind of weave around everything a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. There we go. And this might require a second chain lift at some point. I'm not sure it will, but it might. Well, actually, we won't go all the way down and back with this one, just for the sake of the ride getting a little long at this point. We'll actually line this up right with that one. So we'll drop it right there. There we go. I always like a little bit of... I was going to say symmetry. That's not exactly what I mean. When they align right next to each other, they travel along just for a little bit. Alright, this very well could not have enough momentum. It's been a long time since I've built one of these. So bear with me if this requires a little bit of reconstruction. So we'll S-bend back to the left here. And then our pathway is going to have to go partly underground here. That's okay though. Let's just go ahead and test this real quick. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we shall find out shortly. Let's give it a test. Okay guys, that made it back with really no problem. It went a little bit slow for my taste. Where was it? Right in this section, right here. But it made it with no problem. So I think that's good. I don't know how exciting this will be, but again, we will find out very shortly. And like I said, we are going to have to go underground a little bit to connect this up, but that is okay. I kind of like going underground a little bit. And we'll do it right here under the centerpiece. Drop that 2, drop this 1. Actually, we're going to do 2 on both sides here. And then 1 there and 1 right here. So we can slope this down. There we go. And then what would be a good siding piece for this? Dirt, stone. Let's do this metal. I think it's kind of metalish looking. Wow, that is impossible to hit that middle. There we go. Possibly it's, I don't know, some underground tubing for the neighborhood. Oh, we still need to finish that walkway. So let us do that. And then our handyman, who is it? Handyman 5, I believe. He only had those 3 tiles, so yeah, he can cover all this. Awesome. Okay, let's get our view back around and let us open RollerCoaster 1. We'll have it wait for full load, that's good. high excitement and high intensity. I was not expecting high intensity on this thing. But hey, that's good. We could charge $5.40 for it. Hopefully. Assuming the game still works to my knowledge. And it looks like it is. Awesome. Wow, this guy's a wimp. Less than 3. Alright, so this is... I'm trying to think of a name for it. Hot Pink Horsey. Because why not? We're only in here for another year. Who cares? Hot Pink Horsey. Are there any other hot pinks? It's not really a hot pink, but... Now we'll go back to all pink. And then all in same colors. Again, we'll do with that kind of lighter pink saddle, just so it's a little bit different. Awesome. Okay, it's going to take a little bit to get guests out in this area of our park, and I'm actually going to go ahead and build another information kiosk. We are a little bit away from the front of our park here, so I want to make sure no one's getting lost. And I think we had red umbrellas, not balloons, at the other kiosk as well, so that will hopefully help people not get lost. That is always the goal. Okay, that is Hot Pink Horsey, and it looks like the timing of this works out really well. As soon as the car gets back, people can get on, and it leaves, hopefully right before. That works out really well. I love building rides that work out timing-wise just like this. So as soon as a car returns, people are able to get on it and ride again. It is like the most efficient way to build a ride so that people are constantly moving through the line. Does everyone think this is too expensive now or something? No? Just something more thrilling. There's just no one here. We've got 720 guests in our park, or just shy of that. But they're all in this area still. I'm going to go ahead and do something that I might come to regret later, but I'm going to go ahead and connect up our park. I'm going to make one giant loop. Hopefully that will help somewhat with our guests not being able to find parts of our park. Okay, and then this needs to end up... I'll actually run this right along this other piece right here. And there we go. Now we have a loop. So hopefully that will help with keeping people moving in all directions of our park. However, that also means we have to hire some more staff and add more benches and all of the necessary fun stuff that we always do whenever we expand our parks. Yeah, I don't mind doing this kind of stuff. It's not tedious for me at all. I've played this game so much that it's just part of the game. So I kind of learned to not be bothered by having all this stuff to do, because if you do let yourself be bothered by that, the game becomes a whole lot less fun. Because it is a lot of just maintenance and upkeep, and it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it must be done. Alright, awesome. And we'll actually hire 2 more just to mow our park. Why? I don't know, but it was this guy, yeah. We'll start him out over here. And there's not too much park to mow, so hopefully they don't go off into this area, although it might have an effect on this ride. I'm not sure. You can see there's only a little bit of our park left that doesn't have weeds on it, so hopefully that will help. I'm happy with how this thing came out. Lots of ups, lots of downs. A little bit of... This is probably the most intense part of the ride right here, is taking these turns at that speed. And we did this little outcropping right here. I don't know why, but it looks like it's begging for some decoration. So let's put a tree or something in there, or a couple trees. Perfect. Wow, those trees are tall. Did that do anything to our excitement? We'll wait a sec here and see. It upped it by 0.01. That's okay. And get ready for the bumper cars line to absolutely pick up. It will probably get filled purely because it's raining. Is it any more exciting because it's raining? No, it's not. That's okay. Just make sure we set the price on this. $5.40. Yep. We are all good. Awesome. 19th. Okay, we got something else that we could do. We got a swinging ship. So let's go ahead and build us a swinging ship. Where would be a good spot for this? I'm not at all running out of room in my park. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to be smart about where I place stuff. And sometimes you don't really need a line for rides. I can literally do that. Actually, I want my exit to be right there. I think that looks a little nicer for whatever reason. But yeah, we can go ahead and open that up. Probably no one's going to ride it right away because it's raining. But for this, it's kind of necessary to do wait for full load. Because if you do wait for any load, you're pretty much only ever going to have 1 or 2 people riding it at any time. Because there's no line. So whoever happens to get inside, you can see it would have gone just then. Like, it's not the most efficient way to do it. But it's not all about efficiency. I think that's a cool place for a swinging ship. Hopefully it doesn't clip through this. I'm not going to demolish it if it doesn't, or if it does. It shouldn't go that high. We should be set. I want to make sure it doesn't look like it's hitting this track. And that's the highest it goes. All right, so we are in business in that regard. Okay, what shall we name this? The Good Neighbor. I don't know why, I just thought in my head, it's like Good Burger. It's like, welcome to Good Burger. But Good Neighbor. He is right next to the neighborhood where all of the, probably most of the guests at our park are from this neighborhood, one might imagine. But yeah, the Good Neighbor. I like it. And we can charge $2.50. Awesome. Why this thing is working, or the price, whatever you'd call it, trick, I don't know, keeping our entrance free and making revenue off rides, why that's working on this park but not in Evergreen Gardens, I have no idea. That is somewhat bewildering to me. I don't know what would cause that, but okay, is there anything else small and quick that we can build? No, I don't believe there is. Hopefully we get another roller coaster soon. I want to build another coaster for you guys. But we have all 3 of these. We might build our own wooden coaster here. Do something a little, I don't know, a little different than this one. Who knows? Let's see if we're close to getting... Actually, on this park, we don't need scenery and theming. Not crazy about ride improvements. But we'll keep all of those. So hopefully we get something special. And by special, I mean a roller coaster soon. So, okay. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions as to what you would like to see me build, as always, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks again for watching.